The 2026 World Cup brings together the best football nations on Earth, featuring 48 teams for the first time in history. But can you believe that, according to the current FIFA rankings, some absolute football giants failed to qualify and will watch the tournament from home? Who are the top 10 best teams that missed out on the World Cup, shocking fans worldwide? Let us find out. We start in Africa, with a team that has played in the World Cup 8 times. Cameroon entered the qualifiers with a squad valued at €200 million, featuring Manchester United goalkeeper Andre Onana, Brian Mbeumo, and Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa. They remained unbeaten in their first 7 matches. However, in the 8th round, they suffered a 1-0 defeat against Cape Verde, forcing them into the playoffs against DR Congo. There, disaster struck. A dramatic goal in the 91st minute eliminated Cameroon with a 1-0 loss. Hungary, the legendary 1954 World Cup runners-up, armed themselves with stars like Liverpool's Dominik Szoboszlai, Milos Kerkez, and Willi Orban. In the final round of the qualifiers, Portugal had already qualified, leaving Hungary with 8 points and Ireland with 7. In their direct clash, Hungary took the lead, but Ireland equalized. Hungary scored again, but Ireland fought back to make it 2-2. In the 5th minute of stoppage time, Ireland scored a heartbreaking winner, knocking Hungary out of the World Cup. Serbia, having featured in the 2018 and 2022 editions, entered the qualifiers with powerhouse players like Strahinja Pavlovic and Dusan Vlahovic. With England in their group, the realistic goal was 2nd place. However, Albania pulled off a shocking victory over them, dropping Serbia to 3rd. In their final chance against England at Wembley Stadium, Serbia lost 2-0 after the English scored in both halves, officially eliminating the Serbians. Wales, a team that has grown massively since Euro 2016, faced Belgium in a thrilling match that ended in a 4-3 defeat after a late winner by Kevin De Bruyne. They lost the return leg 4-2, sending them to the playoffs. Facing Bosnia and Herzegovina as clear favorites, Wales scored first, but Bosnia equalized, sending the match to penalties. There, Brennan Johnson missed his penalty, and the keeper saved the next shot, eliminating Wales despite ranking higher than Sweden and Czechia. The Russian team, which reached the quarterfinals of the 2018 World Cup, had everything it took to qualify, but missed out due to geopolitical reasons. During the previous World Cup qualifiers, FIFA imposed a complete ban on Russia due to the military conflict and invasion of Ukraine. Since the conflict remains unresolved, the suspension extended to the 2026 World Cup, freezing the Russian bear at 36th in the world rankings with only friendly matches played. Poland, a country with 9 World Cup appearances, entered the qualifiers led by Robert Lewandowski. They needed to top the group ahead of the Netherlands and started strong by beating Lithuania and Malta. However, a shocking defeat against Finland completely ruined their dreams, forcing them into the playoffs. After beating Albania, they faced Sweden away in the final playoff. The first half ended in a 2-2 draw, but in the 88th minute, Mattias Svanberg scored the winner for Sweden, making it 3-2 and sending Lewandowski out of the World Cup. Ukraine, former World Cup quarter-finalists, possessed a golden generation featuring PSG defender Ilya Zabarny, valued at €45 million, alongside Oleksandr Zinchenko and Georgi Sudakov. Placed in a tough group with France, they lost both legs, landing in the playoffs. Ukraine faced Sweden for survival, but in just 5 minutes, Swedish striker Viktor Gyökeres turned into an unstoppable force, scoring twice to seal a 3-1 win, eliminating Ukraine. The Super Eagles of Nigeria, who qualified for the last 4 consecutive tournaments with Victor Osimhen, Ademola Lookman, and Alex Iwobi, fell into a seemingly easy group with South Africa, Benin, and Lesotho. But catastrophe struck. They drew 3 consecutive matches and then suffered a shocking defeat to Benin, ranked 97th in the world. They advanced to the playoffs behind South Africa, beat Gabon, but drew 1-1 against Congo, leading to penalties. Nigeria missed, and the keeper made 2 saves, causing Nigeria to miss the World Cup for the first time since 2006. The former Euro champions Denmark, with a squad worth €400 million, including Kasper Schmeichel, Christian Eriksen, and Rasmus Højlund, needed only a draw in their final match against Scotland. Scotland took the lead, Denmark equalized, Scotland scored again, and Denmark leveled it in the 81st minute. But in the 90th minute, Scotland scored a legendary goal from the halfway line. Denmark went to the playoffs, smashed Macedonia 4-0, but in the final match against Czechia, they lost 3-2 on penalties after Højlund, and their number 7 missed their shots. The biggest shock of all is the absence of 4-time world champions, Italy, an €800 million squad featuring Sandro Tonali, Niccolò Barella, and Gianluigi Donnarumma. In their group, Norway crushed them 3-0 in the first leg and 4-1 in the return match. In the playoffs, Italy beat Northern Ireland to face Bosnia. Moise Kean scored first for Italy, but Bosnia equalized in the 79th minute, leading to a penalty shootout. Then, the most bizarre thing happened. A Bosnian ballboy ran onto the pitch and stole Donnarumma's secret paper detailing the players' shooting angles. The keeper could not save a single penalty. Italy missed 2, and the Azzurri were eliminated for the 3rd consecutive time. Unbelievable absences that will surely rob the World Cup of some of its magic. What about you? Which team's absence is the biggest shock for you? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for our upcoming World Cup videos. Thanks for watching.